school strikes. Within just a period of 5 days, 5 learning institutions have already had student strikes. The issues leading to these strikes include students being refused permission to engage in extracurricular activities to matters around their welfare. Education experts think that the lockdown changed the behavior of learners and teachers, and that this is an issue that leaders should have looked into before reopening of schools. They say that change in behavior during the lockdown has a role to play on the strikes in schools.
Some have become very poor, some miserable, some lost parents, some lost relatives, loss of income. So all these put together are behavioral issues, which now any leader of any education institution must pay attention from learner to learner, learners as a group, from sociological point of view.
But when you look at the teachers, the parents, and the learners, they have high levels of stress, they have high levels of anxiety, they have high levels of loss of what they used to receive, because things have changed, and not changed to the better, but changed to the worse.
It has always been observed that everyday issues that keep coming up when schools go on strike, like poor quality food, poor sanitation facilities, or what the school management has failed to put in place, and some of these issues have also come up in the recent strikes.
Some schools are very poor now. They were feeding students much earlier better. They can't do so. There are schools now with no toilets, damaged buildings, infrastructures. Some students were sleeping maybe in better halls of residence because of the environment. Some buildings are not good now.
But also Dr. Lubale says some of the school leaders appear to have lost touch with how strikes evolve owing to the challenges they faced during the COVID-19 lockdown.
Remember that the teachers have also been in the lockdown. Their behaviors have changed. Some of them, their attitude towards children have changed. Some teachers have become very poor. Some lost. Some are also frustrated. So they may not pay enough attention to the learners.
To end these strikes, Dr. Lubale says it's time to retool teachers on conflict management, but also help learners to cope and adjust to being learners after a long period of closure.
And if it is not done, even more strikes may come, because the learners have changed, the teachers have changed. So
it means that there should be deepened understanding to the reason why, and then we offer lasting solutions.
Others think it is time to review some of the laws that govern education institutions to ensure that all voices of these stakeholders, teachers, learners, and parents, are properly captured.
And as long as schools continue to operate running assemblies without speaking to issues that affect the learners are not furniture. The learners are not commodities. They are human beings that deserve to be listened to shape the business in those schools.
Norbert Atkunda, NTV.